And we're coming back to you live from the park. I'm Sean.
Zach wasn't invited. I hope you guys heard that.
You know what's funny too?
Uh-huh.
I think about this now. Zach texted me today. He hasn't texted me since, I don't know, the last time we did Spicy Nuggs probably.
Sure.
Because he came into the store to do something. And here's the great, he was like, look at me, I'm such a good friend. I didn't embarrass you in front of your coworkers. And I was like, did you come in?
Did you come in?
Because it sounds like he saw me,
Uh-huh.
but I did not see him.
Right, yeah.
But we're at the season where I'm given like a spreadsheet of names and packages, and I just have to type. And so a large part of my job becomes literally, like my manager was just like, Sean, we need your superpowers. Go up front, don't make eye contact with anyone. You just work your way through those packages. And I was like, all right. So, I mean, it makes sense that I didn't see him.
That's incredible. It's like, okay, don't talk to the customers, don't look at the customers.
Well, it's great because previously, one of my other coworkers, previously on Avatar, one of my other coworkers, who is a very nice young man, very cool, just chill dude, and he just loves helping people, was trying to do those. But every time someone came in, he stopped and helped them.
Right.
Which meant we had like 80 packages that weren't getting done to help the one person who had one.
Yeah.
Which sounds noble in some ways, but is not.
But it's not.
So they needed results, and that's when they call me. They're like, you don't like talking, you don't like helping, get up there.
You don't like helping people.
I was like, I'm down. Anyways, I'm trying to become a psychologist.
Yeah.
You can contact my office at 555 shove it up your butt. Let's go.
I don't think you realize how difficult it would be to shove a psychology practice up your butt.
Okay. That's a good point, Zach.
Beautiful commentary as always, Zach. I appreciate it.
Zach's sometimes like, can this just be between you and me, even though Zach's over there? Just between you and me, though.
He's distracted by the dog. Yeah.
Sometimes, like, when Zach and I are alone, he's like really nice to me. You know, he's just
really.
He's very kind. He says very good things.
He's such a big jerk.
But every time we're around other people or we're doing the show, he's just so mean.
Yeah, he's mean to you, definitely.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
Man, remember when we were playing Undertale with him and he was just making fun of us the whole time?
That was so messed up. Zach?
Man.
What was that?
I agree completely. I was being a big doo-doo jerk to you guys.
He agrees.
He does, yeah. Well, because he was a jerk.
I am so sorry for being a big doo-doo jerk, my friends. Please forgive me.
Oh, you know what? You're apologizing and I'm hearing you, but I don't know if I'm ready to forgive you yet.
Yeah, I'm not.
How
long ago was that?
Like over a year.
That video's coming soon.
Like a year and a half.
We recorded it, I think.
No, well, that was when he was doing it on Twitch. So check out his Twitch.
Well, we played it with him again, though.
But we did the genocide run.
Yeah.
Which is what
he was making. Yeah, when we were watching him on Twitch, though, he was making fun of us.
Yes.
And then we were playing it with him.
And
later
he was a
recording
big
it,
face.
and he was so. I don't even know how he was making fun of us when he was streaming, because he was the one playing, and we weren't even with him.
It's true.
You know.
He made me cry though. I cried.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. Did you cry?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
Like 73 times.
Is that individual tears or is that times crying?
Times crying. Like
Wow.
I cried, and then I stopped crying, and then I cried again. Real tearjerker.
And that's a lot because Undertale isn't a long game. It's not super long.
I mean, he took a long time. Which I think is why he was being so rude to us.
I love that we're talking about how rude he was, and then you say that.
Well, he's just so good at the video game that, like, he played it, you know.
He's like the game theorist, you know? He's just pulling apart every piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
Finding every secret.
Yeah, he had to stop and figure out what was going on at every step. Literally.
Figure out what was going on.
Yeah, he had to theorize, like, the angle of his footstep to get the best movement speed. And then when we told him about the thing where you can hold up and down at the same time, he had to theorize on how the heck you do that.
What would that look like as a person? Just like
well,
up against
that's
that,
what he was
up against that
theorizing about.
fence. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, like, you don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe one
It's
day
just
you'll
one of
see
those
it
things
if
you
we
have to know.
release the genocide run we did. Well, although we never finished that run.
Right,
Either.
we got to Sands,
We got to,
and then like we lost a few times, and we just haven't
yeah.
hung
Well,
out since.
we'd already been playing for hours by that point.
Yeah,
and so
I haven't even seen Zach since then.
he might be dead.
True.
I don't know if
Are you dead, Zach?
Yes, I am. I am a ghost haunting this bench because we recorded one single episode of Spicy Nuggs on it.
Oh, that's so sad.
How'd it happen?
And we never got to forgive him for being rude.
Oh man, I wasn't gonna forgive him anyways.
That's a good point. Anyways, Corby asked, how did it happen? Wow. Oh man, that's insane. We'll probably put something there, right?
It would be pretty funny if we didn't.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so Corby and I decided to do the Spicy Nugs nights on my birthday. Was
yeah,
that on
that's
my
when we
birthday?
were talking about.
Yeah.
Like the last couple minutes of your birthday,
Yes.
or well, like
Corby
I
stopped
guess
by
there was still
briefly
an hour left. of
to,
your
like
birthday
an
when I left.
angel from heaven, give me ice cream
Mhm.
out of nowhere. Also terrifying though, because I owe him. I'm just kidding.
You gave me cake.
That's true.
We're even.
I balanced that out. You gave me something that I think I already owned. It was the plate.
Ooh, yes, I gave you a plate back. That's why you owe me.
I owe you because you gave me back the paper plate that
Uh-huh.
I gave you with the cake.
Yeah,
Fetch.
yeah. So you owe me.
Probably a lot. Interest, like it's been a couple weeks.
Like a week and a couple days.
Interest is high, man.
But by the time this episode comes out, depending on how long it takes you to do,
I'll probably do it tomorrow.
it will be a couple weeks. Oh,
Yeah, probably
tomorrow. Then it won't be a
'Cause
couple weeks.
I got nothing going on tomorrow, so I might as well do this, right?
So if you make a video talking about your debt, and then you pay off your debt, but you haven't released that video yet, do you still owe when you release that video? So does the interest keep piling up?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why would it?
I was just trying to get more gifts out of you, man.
Fetch. What's wrong with you?
But like you mentioned your debt in a future time, so it's like, well, you talked about it, which means if I
you
heard
mentioned it.
If I heard it, I might think you still owe me,
It doesn't matter what you think.
Okay.
What matters is what's true. And what's true is I would still owe you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
How did that happen? All right, well, I guess I gotta make sure to not pay you back before this goes up.
Exactly. So then you owe me more in interest.
This is a trap, man.
Yeah, debt is a trap, Sean.
These chains.
These
I
chains.
feel like we could make a song about this, but I won't.
Yeah.
You want to sing a song really quick about these chains that debt brings?
Not really, but did you hear my joke earlier when you were talking about like the slow burn to hell, and then I said the back roads to hell? You were kind of talking
No, I didn't
when
hear
I
you
said
say
that. Right, well, because like there's a song, Highway to Hell,
Uh-huh.
right, but then you're taking the back roads because you're going slow.
Oh.
Yeah, the back roads to hell. But you were kind of talking about work.
Yeah,
so
I was ranting.
Yeah. So
Huh. That's ooh. I like that concept for some reason.
For so many reasons.
Maybe it's because it's the path I'm on.
Oh man.
All right. Well, anyways, we were saying on my birthday.
Wait, do you hear that? Someone mowing the lawn? In winter?
It's
At
like
night?
it's like what time is it? It's like what?
I mean, we can make up a time. The viewers don't know.
It's like 3 a.m.
Yeah, wow.
Why would there be someone mowing? And where are they? Like we can see the whole park.
Yeah.
They're not behind us. Huh. Okay.
Weird.
Well, they'll probably just move
They sound
on.
pretty far away.
Yeah, I'm sure we're fine. I think what we wanted to discuss this episode,
Mm-hmm.
based on what we talked about at my house, was our creative process.
Yeah, that's just kind of the idea I had, because like we didn't really have an idea coming into this one.
I will say,
Uh-huh.
the idea of talking about our creative process is difficult
True.
because, well, maybe
We
I
don't
should.
have one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is there one? Is there one?
Is there- Well, people have been asking about it for like probably since we mentioned it in this episode, and so I think we have to talk about it at this point.
Yes, I have been dying to understand how you guys come up with such creative and interesting ideas.
Zach's agreeing. Yeah, Zach's on board.
Of course he is.
Yeah,
No, but he doesn't really count in this conversation because like
he's not a
he's
part of
not
our
a part
creative
of our
process.
creative process. Exactly.
So he's probably not going to have much to say, except for very informative questions. Ask us a question, Zach.
Oh, I was wondering about.
That's a stupid question.
Yeah,
So
we're not answering.
yeah, we're not gonna answer that one.
That's a stupid question. So,
So
anyway,
those of you who have been watching us for a while, why? And secondly, you may have seen the prequel to this video.
that had some real morphing energy to it there, Corby.
Why?
Why? Okay, sorry. Keep
But
going.
yeah, Corby's fault, where we walked Sean's dog, and Sean told a story about, you know, life and zomzoms and ghosty goose.
Life. And sometimes it goes.
Well, yeah, but mostly life. Right, we were just walking around in this exact park, actually.
Yeah. And right around when we were walking over there, we heard the most terrifying sound I've ever heard in my life. Do you remember that?
I do. If you haven't seen that video already, you don't have to watch it.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Yeah. But this video is a sole successor to it.
Yeah, we finally got the Sean's Fault. It's finally happened, the sequel that
Yeah.
everyone has been waiting for since we just mentioned
Mm-hmm.
it. I feel like, was Sean's Fault, or Corby's Fault, I mean, our second video?
I don't know if it was our second one, but it
Or
was
Did we do like a road trip first? or
like we
something?
had a few, because we made our like
We had the intro one.
video,
which
which
is-
was our second video. I think we may have released it first, but we did not record it first.
Oh, is that right?
And we had a couple road trips, but I don't remember where this one fit in. We were just kind of bored and hanging out, and we were like, let's go walk the dog. And I was like, oh, we could film while we do it. And that's why it's called Corby's
Yeah,
Fault.
I was like, we shouldn't do that. Like, we don't know how to light anything, and it's dark out,
And I was like, flashlight, man.
so we did.
So, wait, we could do an actual Corby's Fault too with your ring light? so
Just
we can
carrying
pretend.
my laptop to
Well,
power.
we can
Oh, wait,
carry
you
a
have the little
battery.
thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
just a USB battery.
And we just carry it and just have the ring light, and that would be so bright.
But it would be way better lighting, totally,
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely, we'd look like freaking models, man.
Yeah.
That thing improves features. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Not that there's much to improve on your part, but like for me, it's great.
But yeah, more on our creative process though.
Yeah, eventually we'll get to that.
Yeah, so any of you have seen that video we made, Prop Quest 2? That's what we named it, right?
Are you talking about the second one, or the first one?
The second one.
Assuming.
Because that's a part of our new and improved creative process.
Oh yes.
Where
of
we
course.
don't edit a video for over a year.
Well, our initial creative process was exhausting
Yeah,
because we'd plan.
with a lot of air quotes.
We're stacking those through. Sean, put it on screen. There's a lot. Okay. Plan our video, gather all the props, prep it, shoot it, and edit it all in one day.
Yeah, one or two, usually.
I think most of the time
Most
it
of
was
the time
just
it was one.
Yeah, I can't think of very many times where it was actually two. Maybe just a
Mhm.
couple.
Because of how long it took to upload.
Yeah, that's true. So, like, I mean, vlog number one.
Man, that was our vlog videos Like,
I feel
the
like-
first two at least, we literally were, and Prop Quest, we were just like, okay, just grab random things and
Yeah.
we're gonna use them.
Well, that's literally the concept behind Prop Quest, and I think we got that just because of what we did with vlog number 1,
Yeah.
where we were just like, let's grab some stuff, let's
Which
go
is,
out
like-
to the lake and film and see what
Like,
we can do.
in my opinion, our first good video.
Vlog number 1.
Yeah.
I
Like
100%
our
agree.
standard of good,
Well,
at least.
I think because before that, pretty much all there was like
Road
some
trips.
road trips.
And a dive. We don't talk about dive.
We don't talk about dive. There were some road trips. There was dive. There was
Corby's
Corby's
Fault.
Fault. There might have been the one with Tyler. What was that one called?
The survival tips.
Yeah,
Was
survival
that before
tips.
or after?
I feel like that was our first like sort of scripted thing.
That's true.
I feel like that was our first sort of like we're gonna kind of think through and make kind of a sketch out of this, and we got Tyler Bond,
Yeah.
and he like kind of made the whole video, like
Right.
because of his insane acting. And it was
Oh yeah,
great.
his acting is incredible.
It was great. It was awesome.
We haven't been able to get him since because everyone was just so impressed that he's been.
He's
booked.
gone into high. Yeah.
Yeah, and Clay won't give him our contact information.
What the fetch, Clay? But yeah, so I like that one, but I don't even, for whatever reason, I don't even really consider it like part of our catalog. You know what I mean?
I agree.
If we can call our videos like some kind of catalog, but I don't consider it sort of part of our thing.
Right.
Mainly just because like it was him,
Yeah.
and I mean we planned out all like the jokes and stuff, but like
Most of the jokes, yeah.
it was still like him.
Oh, for sure, he carried.
He carried hard. We barely knew what we were doing anyways. We still barely do. But like, so yeah, that was that. So yeah, vlog number 1 was really like the first one where we were like, let's go out. Here's a bunch of props. We just grabbed a bunch of stuff and we drove out to Utah Lake because we were like, ooh, the tall grass would be cool to film in.
Oh,
and
that
then it was
location.
and then it was
incredible.
foggy, and we were like, this is a horror film. We're doing it right now.
Yeah, like we didn't have almost any plans. We literally just grabbed a bunch of stuff, hopped in my car, drove over to a spot that we knew of, and then like that location was just
That's what brought
Peak.
that was
The
what
peak
brought
of that
any of the
location.
inspiration. It was just like we saw what we had to work with, and we were like, okay, this is gonna be a scary thing.
yeah.
Well, not a scary thing, but
No,
vlog
no.
number 1,
But vlog number 1 was
a horror
supposed to be a horror
thing.
esque thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was awesome. I'm still incredibly proud of that video.
Oh, for sure. My
Like-
favorite part was your forehead.
Just like glowing purple because of the blood flow being stopped by
like-
those stupid rubber band sunglass combo. Because all we had was those sunglass lenses, and it was just like,
Rubber banded to your face.
But like that's like the perfect example of what our creative process was.
For sure.
It began to change, I think, following my mission.
Yeah.
Once I got home, I feel like, what was that, vlog number 3? Is that what we
Yeah,
called
that. Yeah.
it? The you know, the one
Yes, I know the one.
where I'm doing the terrible Australian accent that's probably pretty offensive, and you were acting like a
Crikey.
monster.
Acting?
You were a monster. Right. That one, because we actually had planned that, at least in parts, throughout my mission.
Yeah.
Which is
and
what
then
made
we
it
forgot
different.
a lot of the plans.
Yes, we did. But it was still like, kind of like, there was something before the video,
Yeah.
which was unusual for
Yeah,
us.
we usually didn't come up with anything other than, hey, let's try to film a video by whatever day.
I should probably say the one exception to that is Scary Thing.
True, but that's
At least
'cause
in
of
the
Clay.
early videos, but that's because of Clay.
I mean, the first one we were more involved with, like, coming up with it, but Clay really just kind of, like, loved doing it, and so he...
Yeah,
Is
on the scary things
one
that
who
have
wrote
come
all
up
the other ones.
after that, it's been pretty much all him. And like we put in a little tiny bit of like insight here and there,
Yeah.
I think, but like it was like really all his planning and then all his directing. And,
Uh-huh.
like I was just holding the camera for most of it, and
Right,
you
right.
were wearing a chicken hat. Yeah,
Turkey hat.
whatever.
Well,
It's unclear.
unclear.
There's no canon like this. Man, that lawnmower is getting super close.
Yeah.
It is real. Like, where is it? It's so dang loud now.
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna have to like keep it. We're almost out of time, but like we gotta keep it here. I want to like kind of close up where we're at creative process wise now.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so now, as you said before, the creative process is. Well, what really happened is after we made vlog number 3, I think we were feeling really good
Yeah.
because we were like,
It turned out well.
that was an intense video that has that long single shot part at the end that we had to retake like 8 times.
We had so many good takes. There were a few that were better, but they got ruined by my family because they were like,
whop
at us or something.
It was literally that. It was amazing. So, yeah, there was that. But we were so proud of it. And so I think we were just like, okay, well, we can make videos now. We're adults.
Right.
Let's do this. And so we came up with some really difficult ones. Scary Thing 2, probably the most intense of them, maybe.
I mean, in some ways, yeah.
In some ways. At least like location, number of people.
Oh, yeah, definitely those things. The police being there for some reason.
The police being there for some reason. Yeah, that was all kind of intense. And then like the one that hasn't come out, We'll Fish Out. You know, that's like we have to make a song.
Yeah, we have to record music, and we don't really know how to do that. We have someone that may be able to help us, but
yeah, we're still working on that.
Yeah, we're still working on it. We've only been working on that video for
almost 2 years.
a day, but then we haven't touched it since like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, but I mean that's like an older concept video because that came from high school.
Oh, that was one of our first video ideas.
Yeah,
we just never did it.
Yeah,
for years.
So, I mean, there's that one. There is Crop Quest 2,
right, which we did release,
which is the one that kind of brought us back.
Yeah,
honestly. It's the one that we were like, oh, let's go back, let's actually edit this, and it was so fun to edit because we didn't remember everything.
Right, and it was one of our easier ones to edit because we didn't do all the editing ideas we originally had.
Yes. Oh, we simplified it by a ton because we were going to re-voice over everything.
Yeah, we kind of just like didn't put a lot of work into the voice work when we were actually recording because we were like, we're just gonna.
But we decided that's our quality anyways.
Right, but then it was just so funny how bad we did that we left it, and that made it a higher quality video.
It really did. Yeah. Well, higher quality in our standards, whatever.
Well, yeah.
So
I mean, if you polish a turd, it's still a polished turd, you know?
So then Clay got really excited again and started making a ton of Scary Things, which brought Scary Thing 3, which came out, and then Scary Thing. I was like, okay, I guess I can do Scary Thing 2 since we can go back and edit. Let me try. And I was surprised because it's an unfinished video. Right. But I was able to piece it together.
Still the best of the Scary Things, though, by far.
At least the most cinematic, I think.
Yeah. Well.
And the one that tracks the best.
Yeah, well, it's just good. You know,
there's like
standards.
Somewhat of a story. There's like some kind of ambiance other than just like people are dying.
The one thing though is the third one has Mac in it.
And that, like, what did he say? So does the fourth one, though. Although only briefly.
Very brief. I mean, he dies.
He's brought back to life. He dies. Yeah, that's a very controversial.
But like the third one has Mac in a lot of it.
And honestly, those new Scary Thing videos, like once again, it's Clay's plan. But I feel pretty proud of all of them as well. Not the same way that I feel proud of like vlog number 1.
Right. Well, because vlog number 1 was just us. It was only
just
us,
like, and it was just like purely like in the moment, you know. And it,
I think Zach was the better one.
Oh my gosh! What the?
He's already dead.
Zach. Where's the mower now? It's so loud.
Where did he even go? I just heard him screaming.
Dude, we need to move.
Yeah.
Let's get the heck out of here. I'm freaked out. It is so loud. What is happening? Speaking, speaking. Everybody loves to speaking, speaking, speaking. Everybody loves to speak.
So it was for the Xbox, I think.
Okay.
And I say I think because it didn't mention the Xbox in the slightest.
Okay.
But it said Microsoft at the end, who they make the Xbox.
Right.
And there were a lot of video games in the ad.
Which,
But
yeah.
there was this dog, right? And he's being ignored because someone was gaming, someone else was like FaceTiming on their iPad or whatever. And then that dog looks across the street all sad and sees another dog in the house across the street.
Uh-huh.
And then falls asleep and has a dream that him and that dog are playing video games together.
What the heck?
And I was like, huh?
Xbox. Get
But
one.
like, if you're sad that someone's ignoring you because of video games,
that wouldn't be
I feel like that's not the dream that you default to, you know?
Unless it has like some cruel twist at the end where the dog you want to play with starts playing video games without you.
Oh no.
And then you're ignored by the dog as
That would
well.
be so sad.
That would be so much, man. That's such a strange ad.
Yeah, well, because like it didn't mention the Xbox at all, from what I could tell, and I didn't even see one in the ad. Like you could see a guy gaming, but it showed him, and it showed the TV. I don't even know if it showed the controller in his hand, right? But then he's like gaming, so maybe it was a PlayStation ad. I don't know. But then it said Microsoft at the end. I was like, okay, cool.
Maybe it's just an ad.
And it was only like a few seconds long too. I don't even know how they packed that much feeling and story into this like 5-second ad.
I'm trying to use any sort of logic to figure out. I was gonna say like, maybe it's an ad for PETA, because like don't ignore your dog.
Don't ignore.
But then
Microsoft.
like, why would it end with Microsoft?
Yeah, that's the only reason I even suspected of being an Xbox ad.
That's so weird.
But like, you can game on Windows, which Microsoft also makes, you know.
Yeah.
It's just weird. What was that, Zach?
I just wanted to remind you guys that I am here.
Oh, right, he's not here. He's still gonna talk though in the voiceover, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course, yeah.
You're gonna cut that out, right?
No.
Oh gosh.